Namaste. Welcome everybody. I'm Ahlia. This is Sunshine Yoga, a weekly Vinyasa flow practice. And today's practice is themed on the concept of flexibility. And more than being flexible in your body, although that is a byproduct of this practice, working more specifically on flexibility in your mind. And I was inspired today by a quote from Tony Robbins that says, "Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach." So with that in mind, begin in a comfortable child's pose. Make your way towards the back edge of your mat. Draw your big toes together to touch and send your knees as wide as is comfortable. Take as much time as you need to stretch your arms forward, actively reach forward. And when you arrive, settle your forehead all the way down, third eye center, rest gently on the ground. Invite your eyes to close when you arrive here and begin the journey inwards. Drop in right away from your head to your heart space. And notice any sensations that are present in your body right away as you settle into this pose on your mat. Child's pose, a resting posture that you can return to at any time throughout your practice. I invite you to move in such a way that feels really good in your body while staying committed and connected to your breath. Begin to invite your breath into your awareness. Pay attention to the length of your inhale and become aware of the depth with which you exhale. Take a slow, deep breath in. With sealed lips or an open mouth, exhale. Breathe all the way out. When it feels right for you to ignite your Ujjayi pranayama, begin to practice your yogic breath, a style of breath that's in through your nose. Lips remain sealed as you exhale out of your nose. All the while, engage the muscles in the back of your throat and add sound and texture to your breath. Take another smooth Ujjayi inhale. Sealed lips as you Ujjayi exhale. And continue to breathe like this. If at any time you feel warm or distracted, feel free to take open mouth exhales to release some heat from your body. One more time, Ujjayi inhale. Lips remain sealed, slow Ujjayi exhale. And transition to tabletop position. Make your way to all fours. Take as much time as you need to stack your joints when you arrive here. Land with your wrists beneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Sway your seat from side to side. Slowly to the right and to the left a couple of times. And feel mobility for the lower part of your body, your hips, inner and outer thighs, even the lower part of your back. Pause when you arrive at center, and now do the same thing with the upper part of your body. Dip one shoulder down and then the other, moving from the middle part of your torso between your ribs, all the way up into your shoulders and neck. One more time to the right and to the left. And make your way back to center for cat-cow. You flow with breath. Inhale, lift your chin, look up and stretch. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, draw your navel up and in. Inhale, cow pose, belly down, lift your heart. Exhale, cat pose, press the floor away from you, round your spine. A few more times on your own. Take the full length of your inhales to lift up. And the duration of your exhales, tuck, round, and curl behind your heart. Feel free to flow one more time on your own, and then make your way to a tabletop position. Find your neutral spine. When you arrive there, extend your right leg straight back behind you. Pause just like this, or optional challenge to reach your left arm forward. If your left arm is stretched forward, find one line from your heel through the outstretch of your fingers. Stay as you are and breathe. And one more option, you can stay here or bend your right knee. Take your left hand back behind you, and if accessible, pick up your right foot with your left hand. Kick gently into your left hand, and gaze where you can balance and feel comfortable in your neck. Continue to breathe. Left arm forward, right leg back. Pause for an inhale in. Exhale, release, tabletop position. Switch sides. Start with your left leg. Extend your left heel straight back. Level your hips and engage your core strength. Stay here or right arm forward. Reach equally in opposite directions. Continue to breathe with your left glute muscle engaged, your core active. Stay as you are or bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back. Pick up your foot with your hand and give a gentle or generous kick. Again, gaze where it's comfortable for your neck. And breathe. Awesome. Left leg back, right arm forward. One inhale. Exhale, release, tabletop position. Prepare for first chaturanga from your knees. Walk your hands forward, one palm's length distance. Shift forward as you inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend your elbows slowly. Can you pin your elbows into your ribs? That's good. Up dog or cobra. Take a couple of breaths. I like cobra. Thighs stay down with elbows bent. Curl into your upper back. If you prefer up dog, arms go straight. Knees and thighs come off of the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take as much time as you need to arrive. Curl your toes under and send your seat towards the sky. Breathe here, my friends, and begin to warm up your dog pose. Bend one knee and then the other. Happy walk for your dog. You can also move around from side to side with your seat and your feet. Do what feels good to stretch out, to warm up. Make sure you're breathing slowly and mindfully. And check that your hands are shoulder width distance, your fingers fan out wide, and feet are hip width distance. Keep a small bend in your knees. Let your head hang heavy for one breath in. Disengage the back of your neck as you breathe out. Identify your right leg for three-legged dog and send your right heel high as you inhale. Have a hip roll with your exhale. Bend your knee and open your hip. Stack right hip on top of the left. You can stay still or make some movement on this side. Feel mobility for your right hip and the right side of your body. Keep your right leg lifted, but level your hips. Three-legged dog for your next inhale. Look forward and step forward as you exhale. Place right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, modified crescent. Lift your torso and raise your arms overhead towards the sky. Stay like this. Continue to breathe with your right ankle directly beneath your right knee. Activate your inner thighs. Draw them towards one another. Good, and scoop your abdominal muscles. Engage your core strength. Stay here and breathe, or interlace your hands to the back of your head. Lean your head back into your hands. Feel a stretch up the front line of your body. One steady breath in. Exhale, breathe all the way out and release the grip of your hands, arms to sky as you inhale. Prepare for crescent legs with airplane arms as you exhale. Curl your left toes under and straighten your left leg. Reach your arms behind you and tip your torso so you have a diagonal line from your left heel through the crown of your head. Stay like this and breathe for 3. You'll step forward to mountain pose in 2. And 1, soften your left knee, take a big step forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, palms together, hands to your heart, and close your eyes for a moment. Notice where you are and what you're doing. Acknowledge yourself for making this time today to show up for your practice, to show up for yourself. Set an intention to practice flexibility in your mind and in your heart. Open your heart to all the possibilities that come with being flexible in your attitude, and take a very deep inhale. Sealed lips or open mouth, exhale. Eyes can stay closed or open your eyes, and let your arms release down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Option to lift your heart like a back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hands through heart or swan dive may feel nice. First halfway lift of your practice, take a few breaths here. I like palms to shins, between my ankles and my knees. Flatten your back and engage your abdominal muscles. Shoulder blades come together behind your heart. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms, step back, top of a push-up. Stay on your toes or lower your knees to the mat. Inhale, prepare, lengthen the back of your neck. Exhale, chaturanga, from your toes or your knees, lower slowly. Up dog or cobra, you choose with an inhale. Downward facing dog awaits you as you exhale. Stay here and breathe. Trust the process. Staying committed to your decisions, but also staying committed to being flexible in your approach. Switch sides. Identify your left leg for three-legged dog. Inhale, send your left toes high. Hip roll as you exhale. Bend your knee and open your hip. Stack your left hip on top of the right. You can stay like that or make some movements on this side. Check in with your breath here. And level your hips, three-legged dog. Catch an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Look forward. Place left foot in between your hands. And lower your back, right knee down for modified crescent. Breathe in as you rise. Both arms go high. Stay like this. Continue to breathe. Keep your joints stacked. Left ankle beneath left knee. Activate your core strength and lengthen the sides of your torso. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides and interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Find a chest expansion grip. Drop your knuckles down, and option 1, tuck your chin. Draw your lower ribs in. Option 2, lift your chin. Peel your chest open. Widen the center of your heart for 3. Breathe. 2. Modified crescent is 1. Release the grip of your hands. Inhale, slowly reach up and prepare. Exhale, crescent legs with airplane arms. Take some time to extend your right leg straight. Extend Bend your arms back and propel your light heart forward. Engage your triceps for 3. Gaze beyond your left toes for 2. And 1, mountain pose. Soften your right knee and step forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arms down. Find chest expansion grip once again. Interlace your hands behind your back. And this time, take your left arm behind your back so your knuckles are near your right hip. Neck stretch. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe here and move your chin a few degrees in any direction. Feel good. Stretch for the left side of your neck. Continue to breathe and feel the texture of the mat beneath your feet. And now level your chin at center. Stretch your knuckles straight back behind you. Inhale in. Exhale, switch it out. Wrap your right arm behind your back. Tip left ear to left shoulder for the second side of your neck stretch. Feel length up the right side. Breathe steady. And chin comes all the way back through center and your knuckles stay like this, but send your knuckles back behind your seat. Separate your feet hip width. Inhale, lift your heart, knuckles down, heart up. Exhale, fold forward for ragdoll with chest expansion. Slowly hinge and fold forward, top of your head towards the ground and knuckles over your head towards the ceiling. Breathe here and shift some weight towards your toes. Keep your knees soft. Stay just like this or look to the right. Bend your left knee, drop left shoulder towards left knee. Stay here and breathe in. Stay here and breathe out. Come through center and switch sides if you choose. Look to the left. Bend your right knee and touch right shoulder towards right knee. Big inhale. Slow exhale. And release at center. Lower your hands and reach for opposite elbow. Take a traditional ragdoll and sway gently left and right. Feel the back line of your body stretch. Excellent. Come to stillness and find center. Release your hands to the mat and bring your feet back together. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your back. Exhale, high plank pose, top of a push-up. Option for knees to the mat. Breathe in. Flow high to low as you breathe out. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Glide back. With flexibility in your mind, take a breath in. And flexibility in your attitude as you breathe out. 1, sun A. Breathe in and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Good. Exhale, fold forward and stretch. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Feel grounded, rooted here. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms high. Option to bend back. Exhale, fold forward, arms out wide or hands through heart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the sides of your body. Exhale, chaturanga right away from your toes or your knees. Control the descent. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, and right away send your right leg high. Take a breath in. This time, knee to your nose as you exhale. Shift forward and tuck your chin. Three-legged dog. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. lunge, look forward, place your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep your legs like this, rise straight up. Stay here as you exhale and work to square your hips forward. Left hip peels forward and you nudge your right hip back. Lower ribs draw in towards your body and biceps work back by your ears. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, airplane your arms, reach back. Warrior two, take time to arrive. Pivot your back foot flat. Send your right arm forward and your left arm back. Take some time to breathe and settle in here. Work to deepen the bend in your front knee. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips and your arms reach equally in opposite directions. Prepare for extended side angle. Inhale, reach forward until you can reach no further. Exhale, extended side angle stretch. Lower your right arm down and reach your left arm high. Stay just like this or take a variation if you choose on this side. Perhaps a half bind, left arm behind your back, reach for your right thigh. Or maybe even extend your right arm forward like you're holding the sliver crescent of the moon in the palm of your hand. Turn on your strong legs for 3. Reverse warrior in 2. And 1, breathe in, glide back, reach back. You can keep the half bind if you'd like. Turn up your breath and deepen the bend in your front knee. Feel your right side body stretch as you inhale. Slow motion, hands to your mat with your exhale. Go high plank pose. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga from your toes or your knees. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. Take 1 cleansing inhale. Option for an open mouth. Exhale. Side 2. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Shift forward. Kiss your knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, big step forward. Stack left ankle beneath left knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise straight up. Stay here, commit to your breath and engage your right glute muscle. Activate your core strength and lengthen out of your waist. Side bodies long for your inhale. Airplane your arms just for the exhale. Warrior 2, breathe in as you open. Pivot your back foot flat. Outstretch left arm forward and right arm back. A little bit of time to settle in on this side. Heel to arch alignment in your feet. And track your left knee slightly to the left towards the littlest toe. Arms straight out, keep them engaged. And now reach forward with your inhale. Exhale, extended side angle or a variation. I like left forearm on left thigh. Right arm can go high or optional half bind. Right arm reaches behind your back for left thigh or hip crease. Perhaps present your left fingers forward. Breathe more and turn right shoulder on top of the left. Really nice. Stay for 3. Challenge your legs for 2. Reverse warrior is 1. Breathe in. Paint the sky. Feel the left side of your body stretch. Gaze where it's most comfortable for your neck and unplug from left hip to underneath your left arm. 1 breath in. Exhale, slow motion, hands to your mat. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, optional chaturanga. Up dog or cobra if you choose to cycle through. Downward facing dog awaits you. Stay here. You can always rest in child's pose for a couple of breaths. And reconnect your awareness to the present moment. Acknowledge the practice you do on your mat and how it translates like a metaphor to your life, your practice off your mat as well. Moving on in 3. If you're in child's pose, make your way to down dog in 2. And 1, from downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top, feet together. You got it. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise all the way up and listen carefully. Right hand captures left wrist as you exhale. Bend and stretch to the right. Stay here and feel freedom up the left side of your body. Freedom to explore, freedom to express, and freedom to be unapologetically, authentically yourself. Come all the way through center and switch the grip. Inhale. Exhale, bend and stretch up and over to the left. Couple of breaths here, feeling increased flexibility in your body, and translate that to flexibility in your mind, your attitude, your heart. Inhale, mountain. Both arms go high. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Bend your knees. Sit down and reach back. Stay like this. Shift weight to your heels. Turn on your strong glute muscles. Stay in your chair. Inhale, both arms forward. Exhale, forward fold, hands through heart, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate. Exhale, optional chaturanga or straight to down dog. You can flow high to low and take a chaturanga push-up, up dog or cobra if you choose. Lots of options, and downward facing dog awaits you. Take a moment in down dog and collect your breath. Connect your awareness to your physical body. Observe how you feel in this place. Prepare because here we flow. Start on the right side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, engage your core. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, big step forward. Rise to crescent, take your time, breathe in at the top. Airplane arms as you exhale, breathe out and reach back. Inhale, warrior 2, elegantly open. Exhale, extended side angle or a variation. Big inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low in your lunge. Exhale, chaturanga or straight to down dog or any variation, any options. Cycle through your way with your breath. From downward facing dog, you switch sides. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to your nose, getting stronger. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, big step. Rise to crescent as you inhale. Airplane your arms, reach back with an exhale. You got it. Warrior 2, breathe in and open. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your left knee. Exhale, slow motion flow, high to low, or any expression that calls to you. From downward facing dog, you go one more time right away, and this time we'll add on to the flow. Start on the right side, and right away, go right leg high. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Yes, you can. Tuck your chin. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, big step. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay here and breathe. Prepare for half moon, that's option one. Option two is to return to extended side angle if you prefer. If you prefer extended side angle, go ahead. For half moon, reach your right fingers beyond your right toes and lower right fingers down. Then drag your left toes a little bit closer to your right heel and extend your left leg straight back from your left hip. Stack left shoulder on top of the right and gaze where it's comfortable and where you can balance. Stay like this and breathe. Strong legs for three. Let's meet in warrior two in two. And one. From extended side angle, just rise to warrior two. From half moon, bend your right knee, land your left foot back, extend your arms. You did it. Star pose. Straighten your legs. Draw your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms out wide and fold forward. Lead with your heart and lower your head towards the ground. Hands to the mat or to the outer edges of your feet. Keep a small bend in your knees and continue to deepen your breath. Slight shift of weight towards your toes. And it may feel nice to move your head a little bit and feel some flexibility for the sides of your neck. While you're here, if there's a variation you would like to take, feel free to explore and express. Permission to be authentic, unapologetically yourself. Meet with two hands and 2 feet on your mat, palms down. Bring your arms towards straight and gaze over your right shoulder. Pivot all 10 toes to point forward and walk your hands to frame your right foot. Find low lunge and prepare to lift your left heel straight out from left hip. It's one-legged halfway lift. Balance on your right leg. Send your left leg straight back behind you. Can we go hands to heart? Press down to rise up. Bring your left knee to your chest. Stand all the way up with left knee to your chest. Stay here and breathe in. Figure 4 as you breathe out. Cross left ankle over your right thigh. Meet in figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Bend your right knee. Send your seat back and your gaze forward. Stay like this and breathe. Feel the flexibility for your left outer hip. One inhale. Stay low as you exhale. Challenging transition to chair. Set your left foot next to your right foot. Bend both knees. Hands at heart as you inhale. Prayer twist, turn to the right with your exhale. You link left elbow, outer edge of your right thigh. Meet in prayer twist pose, or if you prefer, you can always take open arm variation, left arm forward, right arm back. If your hands are at heart center, you can open arms and fly. And if side crow is in your practice, that's an option here as well. You twist and rinse for a breath in. Stay exactly as you are as you breathe out. Now release to forward fold. Lower your upper body down. Separate your feet hip width distance. Slide your palms face up underneath the soles of your feet. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Set up gorilla pose. Padahastasana. Inhale, lift your heart and gaze ahead. Exhale, fold in. Upper body spills over your legs. Take several breaths here and shift weight towards your toes. Remember to keep your knees slightly bent. And while you're here, can you make some distance between the tops of your shoulders and the bottoms of your ears? You got it. One inhale. Release as you exhale. Shift weight to your heels. Walk your hands out from underneath your feet. And roll out your wrists if you'd like. Shake them out if you need. Draw your feet together. Big toes and ankle bones touch. Get your halfway lift. One breath in. Optional chaturanga or straight to down dog as you breathe out. It's a long flow on the second side. Same thing as the first. If you'd like a little break, now's a good time. Quick sip of water. A brief rest in child's pose. Or if you'd rather stay in down dog, take your left hand to your right calf, the outer edge, and look underneath your right shoulder. Keep breathing wherever you are, and if you're in down dog, release your left hand down. Switch it out, right hand, outer edge of left calf. Look underneath your left arm. Meet in down dog in 3. Release your right hand next to your left hand now, last 2. And 1. Find downward facing dog to flow, second side. Take your time to arrive and identify left leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Good. Exhale, left knee to your nose. So strong. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, low lunge, big step. Rise to crescent. Breathe in. Airplane your arms, reach back and breathe out. Slow motion warrior 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay here. Prepare for extended side angle or half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. If you're going side angle, make your way, left arm down. If you're going half moon, reach beyond your left toes, lower left fingers. Drag right big toe closer to your left heel, and then extend your right leg straight out from your right hip. Stay just as you are. Continue to breathe and balance. Stack right hip, right shoulder on top of the left. Continue to focus for 3. Warrior 2 is your release in 2. And 1, half moons. Bend your left knee, land your right leg back. Meet with your arms straight out from your shoulders. Awesome job. Straighten your legs. Pivot 10 toes to face the long edge of your mat. This time, arms down. Interlace your hands behind your back. Knuckles down. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold with your chest expansion. Hinge and fold forward. Top of your head towards the ground. Work your knuckles over your head towards the sky or the ceiling. Breathe here and stay just like this, or take a different variation. May feel nice, something different. Reach for opposite elbow behind your back. Or if you have reverse namaskar in your practice with a lot of shoulder flexibility, perhaps you make your way there. You can always lower your hands or forearms down to the ground whenever you feel ready to. Last couple of breaths, second side of this posture. From wherever you are, make your way 2 hands and 2 feet to your mat. Please straighten your arms and look over your left shoulder. Low lunge position. Continue to breathe as you pivot 10 toes to point forward. Hands frame your left foot. Can you launch your right leg straight out from your right hip And breathe here in a one-legged halfway lift. Gaze forward and put a soft bend in your left knee. Can we go hands to heart? Press down to rise up. Bring your right knee to your chest. Balance on your left leg. Inhale in. Exhale, figure four. Right ankle over your left thigh. Keep your hands at the center of your heart. Your left foot is down. Bend your left knee and shift weight to your standing heel. Your seat goes back. Your light heart shines forward. Take it to your depth and breathe for 3. Chair pose with hands at heart in 2. And 1. Great job. Right foot next to the left. Bend both knees. Inhale. Keep your hands at heart. Exhale. Prayer twist. Face the left. Hook right elbow to the outer edge of your left thigh, or take any variation of your choice on this side. You can modify by keeping your torso lifted in an open arm variation, or you can fly with your arms, right fingertips low, left fingertips high. Side crow if you worked on it first side. You're here for one long inhale. 1 slow exhale. And release. Lower your hands, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift and listen. Exhale, fingertips to the mat and walk them really far as far as your fingertips will go. Keep your arms straight and lean your seat back. Shift weight to your heels. Perhaps even lift your toe tips off of your mat. Draw your ears and arms together. Feel a big stretch through the sides of your body and underneath your arms. Lower your toe tips down. Now lift your heels up and breathe in. Exhale, squat. Bend your knees. Drop your seat towards your feet. Round your spine and tuck your chin. Draw your navel up and in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, heels down. Lower your seat to the ground and make your way to Navasana, boat pose. Shins parallel to the mat with your arms forward. Modification, you can lower your feet down or hold the back of your thighs. Any expression that feels good for you, you can also straighten your legs and reach your arms high. Stay like this and breathe. And let's go low boat. Extend your legs, lower but hover, heels and shoulder blades. Super strong. Interlace your hands to the back of your head. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, yogi bicycles. Start to twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhales come through center. Exhales, lift and twist. If you need a rest at any time, honor your body where you're at today. Do what feels good for you and be flexible in your mind and in your heart. You can continue at this pace. You can slow down or speed up, or even scissor kick your legs for the last 5. Control the movement, final 4. Engage your core and build strength for 3. Head down in 2 and 1. Lower your head down and draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Rock from left to right and stir the air with your knees. And set your feet down on the ground. Walk your heels towards your seat. Touch your heels with the tips of your fingers. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your back away from your mat. Exhale, stay here, or shimmy your shoulder blades closer together underneath you. Lift your seat up and broaden your chest. Widen through your collarbones. Stay here. One more big breath in. Exhale all the way out and lower your back down to the ground. Take your right leg straight up to the sky. Extend your left leg high just like the right. Flex your feet for legs up the wall pose. Your knees can be soft, but your quadriceps remain strong. Stay just like this. Now lower your heels a few inches towards the ground, about halfway down. Reach your arms forward, lift your head up. A little bit of momentum, go heels down, chest up. Bend your knees and hold the back of your thighs. Option 1, rock and roll through chaturanga. Option 2, if you prefer supine half pigeon, you can lay back down, set up for supine half pigeon. If you rock and roll, cycle through one final chaturanga for this afternoon's practice. Setting up for half pigeon when you arrive in downward facing dog. And remember, you can always take half pigeon reclined, the supine variation. If you're in down dog, inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, come forward for pigeon pose. Bring right knee behind right wrist and your toes behind your left wrist. Lengthen your left leg long behind you. Walk your hands by your hips. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, slowly begin to fold. Send your heart in front of your right shin. Breathe here. Option to stack your fists and rest your forehead. You can do the same thing with stacked forearms or reach your arms all the way forward. If you prefer supine variation, it's down on your back with your right ankle crossed over your left thigh. Take a few slow, deep breaths where you are. Focus on sensation. Be pleasantly present right here, right now. One more big, long inhale. One more slow, complete exhale. If you're reclined, supine half pigeon, bring 2 feet to the mat with your knees bent. If you're forward in half pigeon, walk your hands towards your right shin. Curl your back toes under. I like to scoot left knee closer to right heel once or twice. Then find 3-legged dog and shake out this side. You can stack your hips or flip your dog if it's safe and accessible for you. Do what feels good in your body at this time. Meet back in downward facing dog, 2 hands to the mat in order to switch sides. Take your time to arrive with your left leg high on an inhale. Exhale, set up half pigeon with your knee behind your left wrist and your toes behind your right wrist. Point your back toes straight back behind you. Settle in and puff up your chest with a big inhale. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Let your heart blanket your left shin. Supine variation on your back, a fine option. Breathe deeply where you are. Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. Wise words from Tony Robbins, reminding you to stay flexible more than just in physical body, in your perspective and attitude, in your mind and in your heart. A few more breaths on this side to foster balance and equanimity. When your left hip feels balanced with your right hip, a three-legged dog awaits you, but there's no rush. Take as much time as you need. When you feel ready to rise, palms first, and then curl right toes under. Scoot right knee closer to left heel. Left leg extends for three-legged dog and shake out this side. Hips can stack or dog can flip. Do what feels good in your body. Downward facing dog, 2 hands and 2 feet to your mat. Final few breaths for your practice here in down dog. Cleansing, inhale. Joyful, open mouth, exhale. Option 1, yogi playtime, an arm balance or an inversion if you'd like. Option 2, meet in a seated position. Gaze forward and come down to the ground, finding a seat. If you like to take an arm balance or an inversion, now's a really nice time. Otherwise, make your way to Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide like a butterfly. Hands to your inner ankles and tip forward, elbows to your upper inner thighs. Gaze forward as you inhale. Yes, exhale, tip forward more. Bring your chest towards the space between your feet. Feel the stretch for your hips, creating flexibility and mobility for your lower body. Notice if your shoulders creep up towards your ears, can you smooth them away? Decrease any tension for your cervical spine. If you're in an arm balance or an inversion, take some time to either make your way to a seat or a few breaths in child's pose. If you're with me in Baddha Konasana, slowly lift your torso, realign your spine, and tip left ear to left shoulder, still holding your ankles with your hands. Inhale, level your chin at center. Exhale, switch right ear, right shoulder, and breathe up the left side of your neck. Meet with your chin at center. Take a breath in. And exhale, gather your knees, close them like a book, and make your way to a reclined position. You may reach forward if you'd like, using your core to lower onto your back. Moving slow to descend one vertebra at a time. Supine spinal twist when you're fully reclined. Bring both knees to your chest for a squeeze. Keep your knees in, send your arms out, or goalpost position for your arms. Inhale, look to the right. Exhale, supine twist, one or both knees to the left. May feel nice to self-adjust. Left hand on your top thigh. A soft gaze or gently close your eyes. Breathe deeply here, mindfully, as you twist, rinse, detoxify. Stay for a breath cycle. Following your exhale, meander through center, arms go out. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, supine twist, one or both knees to the right. Self-adjust if it feels good. Right hand on your top thigh. Soften your gaze or close your eyes and breathe a few more cycles on this side. Stay just as you are and feel length with your inhales. Gently twist and rinse as you exhale. Ananda Balasana, blissful, happy baby. Make your way through center and extend your legs, feet to the sky. Separate your feet and bend your knees. Reach up for your calves or your ankles or the arches of your feet. Pull down gently. Kindly rock from side to side. If there's a final posture you'd like to take before Shavasana, now's a beautiful time. If your body is craving something, feel freedom. Do what your body asks of you. And if you're ready for Shavasana, or when you're ready, draw your feet and knees together and wrap your arms around your shins. When you arrive in this position, either stay like this or lift your forehead towards your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, release everything down to the ground for Shavasana, your final resting pose. Feet to the mat, you can keep your knees bent. Or send your legs forward and let them go long. Arms relax wherever they feel comfortable. And invite your eyes to gently close. When you arrive in Shavasana, take a deep cleansing breath, a full inhale. Powerful, open mouth, exhale. Let your breath return to its natural, easy rhythm. Allow your mind to focus on any sensations of openness in your body. Relinquish any attachments to the fluctuations in your mind. Stay exactly as you are. Meditate on the present moment. Acknowledge your beautiful practice. If you have the time and the desire to stay like this, please rest here. Meditate and integrate for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to be guided out, you start by deepening your breath. Add some movements gently to your physical body, your fingers and your toes. Stay like this or full body stretch. Reach your arms back. Stretch in all directions. Remain as you are or at your leisure. Gather your knees one at a time. Draw them in towards your body and roll to a fetal position to the right or to the left. Curl up into a little ball. Because as one practice ends, the next seamlessly begins, taking this energy of flexibility with you into your life and your practice off your mat and into your world. Stay longer where you are or make your way upright to a comfortable seated position. Sit comfortably with length in your spine. A soft gaze or eyes can remain gently closed. When it feels right, gather your palms and join your hands at the center of your heart, Anjali Mudra, a gesture of gratitude. And remember to stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. The light within me honors and reflects the beautiful, bright, divine light that resides within each of you and all things. Draw your thumbs near the center of your forehead. Please take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow forward gently in honor of your light and your practice. With gratitude, with love from my heart straight to yours today and every day. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Beautiful practice today. Thank you so much for joining me for this Vinyasa style flow. I'm Ahlia, Ahlia Yoga on Instagram and YouTube. A quick announcement. Some of you who do this class live with me, big shout out to you guys. You already know that I have a podcast. It's called What's Wellness with Ahlia Yoga. And tomorrow a new episode comes out, and it's all about letting go. A couple of letting go practices that I've done that's really helped me navigate through some of the highs and lows of life with less suffering due to less attachments and expectations, and more of the process of letting what comes come and letting what goes go. So if you're into podcasts and you're willing to tune in, if that vibes with you, check out What's Wellness podcast on all of the podcast platforms. Send me a message if you have any requests, comments, feedback, suggestions. Ahlia at ahliayoga.com, spelled A-H-L-I-A. Zoom, hang on 1 second. I'll come up there to chat with you. Everyone else, see you next time. Namaste.